What's up, guys? This is Mia. Since we just got some new Sky Striker cards announced, revealed yesterday or today. Kind of like really early today, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Who cares? We're probably from different regions of the world, so yeah, it doesn't matter what day it is. But yeah, we also have kind of like a sneak peek of what the next V-Jump promo would be in the OCG. But obviously, you already know it's gonna take 27 years to get it in the TCG, and we don't even know the effect anyways. All we know is that it's a Link 2 version of Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, and it looks, it looks pretty cool, but is it going to be as good as Underworld Goddess? All it says is that it's a new form of that one Link monster, and it's a Link monster with a powerful effect. So I don't know, is it going to allow you to link off using your opponent's turn? That would be, pretty disgusting, but I don't think Link 2 can be that insane. We already have IP Masquerena to allow you to quick link on your, opponent's turn or something. I don't think there's going to be a Link 2 that allows you to already use a monster your opponent controls. Otherwise, yeah, it would be just cracked, man. Towers are going to be so easy to break. But maybe a card that negates, like, special summons in the grave, or, I don't know, like, I don't know. Maybe, oh, actually, now that I think of it, it only gives your opponents arrows, and not, like, yourself. So maybe the card would be like, okay, yeah, you can, I don't know, I don't even know, honestly, I have no idea. But yeah, let me know your predictions in the comment section, because yeah, it looks really cool. Anyways, now we've got the Sky Striker card, so I don't know, let's get right into it, I guess. Pillars of the Future Cianos. I mean, they're looking less and less like Sky Striker Ace cards, so I don't even know what to think. But yeah, Light Machine, searchable by Cyber Repair Plant, not that anyone cares. This card is always treated as a Sky Striker card, which is also pretty irrelevant because it means that you cannot turn it into the Link monsters, but okay. You can only use the first, second, and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. You can discard one spell, special summon this card from your hand. It's pretty neg. If this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon one Sky Striker Ace Rose from your deck or grave. Also, you can now special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except machine monsters. Actually, that's fine. It's not too bad, but I mean, Ray is better than Rose anyways. It's just a little meh. And then you can banish this card from your grave, take one of your Sky Striker Ace Rose that is banished from your graveyard, and either add it to your hand or special summon it. I feel like this effect is better than the second one. I mean, giving yourself recovery makes it so that Rose can mimic Ray in a way, which I actually think is pretty cool. Yeah, this card could be maybe an interesting one of in some builds, but it's never going to be a 3 of, and yeah, again, like summoning the Rose. If it gave you the option between Ray and Rose, it already would have been much better. And also, if it was a Sky Striker Ace card, because now it's just always treated as a Sky Striker, but it doesn't matter because the Link monsters like Agari, Shizuku, etc., you need a Sky Striker Ace monster. So it's not even like you can turn this into like Agari or something. So if this gets Veilered or Ashed, you're screwed. And you're not trying to discard a spell to special summon that. Absolutely not. You're going to empty your hand at the speed of light, and it's no bueno. Anyways, for the Link 3 monster, Sky Striker Ace, Iggy, Azalea, Temperance. Oh, interesting. We've got another Azalea now. Dark Machine, Link 3, 2+ monsters, including a Link monster. Could be generic. The Link 4 was generic. I actually made a video on that. Pretty much everyone can play it. It's kind of like a negate for everyone. But yeah, anyways, must first be Link summoned. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can banish one spell from your hand or grave, and then target one monster upon controls with 2500 or less attack. Equip that face-up monster to discard as an equip spell. Honestly, this effect is really good. It gives everyone removal without having to, discard anything. So if you're just trying to climb up, then I guess this is free. It would have been nice if it had 2100 attack. I actually think the card would have been cooler. I'm biased, obviously. I want it to have 2100 attack so I can revive it back with next turn in Cyber Dragon, because it's already a machine, right? So even if I'm locked under the machine restriction only, I can still, special summon this back from the graveyard. Granted, I properly summoned it first, and then equips a monster my opponent controls, but it's 25. It's just annoying. This card's applications maybe are a little niche. Definitely doesn't suck, but, definitely isn't insane. Because SP Little Knight already has a better effect, and it's a Link 2, so that's my problem. Anyways, when this card is destroyed by battle, you can special summon one other Sky Striker monster from your hand or grave. That's actually kind of cool when I think about it, because now you can afford to only end on this. It kind of just blocks an OTK, and then you can summon back the Kagari on your opponent's turn, recycle back Engage, and then when the Kagari dies, then you summon back the Ray, and then you go Ray into Kaina, and then prevent another monster from attacking. So if your opponent doesn't have like forms of removal on like the main phase 1, it's actually really hard to kill you. So I actually think this is pretty nice. Yeah, no, it's definitely a cool effect in the deck, unless you're playing this pretty specific. Well, to be fair, yeah, it's only truly good in the Sky Striker deck, but I mean, it's obviously decent in the other decks too. Oh no, sorry, actually, one thing that I forgot to mention. Again, being a Sky Striker Ace monster makes it so that you can turn it into Kagari, Shizuku, etc. right after using its effect. So you don't have to just use it to link climb into like a link 4, even though it's probably going to be what you're going to do most of the time. You have more options. Anyways, combination maneuver engage 0. We've got no picture yet, but it is a link 2 monster, 2 light and or dark. And it is just as easy to summon as the original Sky Striker Ace Azalea. It doesn't have to have Sky Striker Ace in the name because it is always treated as a Sky Striker Ace card. And you can only special summon whatever the hell this name is. There's no way a monster can have a name like this. Combination maneuver engage 0s, bro. What is this? Once per turn. Cannot be used as a link material. You are useless. If this card is special summon, you can target one monster on the field with 2500 or more attack. Negate its effect until the end of this turn. That's very interesting. Well, why would I... Okay, at the start of the damage type, if this card attacks and you have a Sky Striker Ace Ray and Sky Striker Ace Rose in your grip, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah. That definitely justifies that first effect. But I'm really trying to think, the fact that you can't use it as a link material is actually such a massive turnoff in Sky Striker, because it's gonna clog your extra monster zone. So you kind of have to just go area 0 to send it, or like multi-roll, and then just keep playing. But it's a good way of breaking boards going second. It's only good going second. Obviously, both effects, they only work when your opponent has a monster, or, I mean, technically you can negate your own monsters, but probably not. Or I guess you can, I don't even know, honestly. Oh, actually, there might be some stupid combos that you can pull off if you can negate your... No, never mind. Yeah, definitely not. It has to have 2500 or more attack. So, yeah, I mean, it's... Sure, I guess. It doesn't suck, per se, but... Yeah, this card kind of could have been better. I mean, remember, guys, that Sky Striker is such, like, a power creep deck that we could give it, like, pretty insane overpowered support, and it would still suck because, you know, 2 engage right now, and the deck is still not doing anything. 3 Kagari, it's kind of pathetic, and I honestly believe that even if engage was a 3, everything else was a 3. I think multi-roll is already a 3, but it doesn't matter because playing 2 is the correct number. The deck would still be, honestly, just underwhelming in the current metagame, because it's not like back in 2019 when the best deck was Orchist, and even though it was a good deck, it wasn't like an insane deck. Like, the insane version of it was like the Lunalight Orchist deck that was putting up a lot of interruptions, but Orchist is just very mid in power level. So obviously it made sense that Sky Striker could actually compete in that format, but now look at the current metagame. It's honestly a shit show. Like, we've got, you know, we've got freaking Infernoble. Like, there is no way you can actually, like, keep up with Infernoble with Sky Striker. Like, you could play going second Sky Striker and still lose to, like, an average deck, honestly, because back in the days, like, 5 interruptions was a huge, massive number. I mean, it still is, but now it's like, okay, yeah, you're making, like actually unbreakable boards. Like, mid-range decks can make 6 interruptions. That's ridiculous. Like, I remember when freaking Sword Soul could make, like, you know, the 3 interruptions and call it a day and, you know, feel confident. Now, Unchained is already making 3 interruptions with 1 Link monster. You know, they link off using your monster, and then they make Espilo Knight banish, and then banish again. So, yeah, it's a nice deck. But yeah, no. What do I think of all these new support cards? You know, doesn't suck, obviously, but could be better. Especially considering the fact that Sky Striker is just very late behind. Again, this definitely means, or it should mean, that Engage will be coming back to 3. But honestly, outside of... I really just am trying to think of applications where these cards could be played generically, because Sky Striker Ace Azalea was, you know, a card that we all looked at and we're like, oh, this card is gonna revolutionize Yu-Gi-Oh! It's gonna be that new staple that's gonna power creep Nightmare, Cerberus, and Phoenix. And it's funny because obviously I said that. I was kind of right. We all said that. But then Espilo Knight came out and we were like, okay, cool. Yeah, the card that power crept the Nightmare monsters already got power crept, so who cares? Yeah, it's the food chain for you guys. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.